I think if you give women a space to be themselves, genuinely be, you'll find that they're not ordinary. They carry the magic you've been wishing to witness at least once in your life.
Welcome, beautiful souls. I am Shubhangi, aka Water Goddess. I'm a little extra excited about today's video because it's an experience I feel every woman should know about and then discover themselves. In today's video slash vlog, we'll be discussing and delving into what retreats are all about. What is it like attending an all women's retreat in Himachal? And we'll be discussing the typical activities, and I'll share my insights and experiences from attending this retreat from not just once but twice. Originally मैं चाहती थी कि मैं एक full day vlog shoot करूँ, but I realized while I was there I just wanted to be fully present and enjoy every moment there. So the footage you'll see is a combination of clips I managed to capture myself, and some moments are beautifully recorded by other sisters and Vishali. Huge shout out to them for doing this, and without further ado, let's get started. So by definition, retreat means to withdraw. And it makes perfect sense because a retreat is your opportunity to withdraw and to step back from everyday lives and the constant stories we tell ourselves. And it's an opportunity to step into a new world. So think of it as a portal to a new reality. For a few days, you have the opportunity to leave everything behind and enter a space simply dedicated to rejuvenation, mindfulness, exploration. It's like pure me time and a chance to just breathe and be yourself and discover hidden parts of who you are. My mom, the ultimate queen of finding cool stuff online, discovered the very first retreat via Facebook. I remember that it was so out of the blues for me. मुझे पता भी नहीं था इस तरह का कुछ हो रहा है इंडिया में. I had heard about getaways and retreats, but I had never thought too much about it. So the retreat I attended this time around was all about embracing the divine feminine. Hosted in Himachal, of course, by Vishali, who is an Osho sannyasin and a spiritual coach. More on my experience as we go along. I'll talk about the theme first, which was Divine Feminine. Now, the retreat's theme was embodying Shakti, the Divine Feminine, and various forms of Shakti. So many of us women, we lose touch with our extraordinary strength and femininity, and then we are left to navigate this life in an overactive, masculine side and a wounded feminine, which is exactly why the theme resonated with me deeply. I am on my journey to healing my wounded femininity, so the retreat was the ideal cosmic nudge to do the same. While there, I dressed up for myself, tuned in with my intuition, created space for more love and joy. It was like a whole new facet of self-discovery. अब क्योंकि ये retreats सिर्फ female circles में होती हैं, it's a beautiful and safe space to reconnect, vent, laugh, cry, and yes, we did cry a lot. And trust me, they were cleansing tears, tears of release and love. So it's basically a cocktail of healing activities, self-expression, body movement, releasing trauma and feeling genuine joy. Each day is designed to experience and, participate in various activities and healing modalities. Whether it is healing through art and surrendering to the healing vibrations of sound therapy, it's a complete self-discovery experience. In short, we all come together to experience a life that is not influenced by our past traumas or any negativity we might be holding on to. And the most special part about this retreat for me was that I took 2 sessions as well. I conducted a morning yoga session as well there and a breathwork session. The feeling was surreal. So it's my very first breathwork session that I'll be conducting officially with women at such a beautiful property. I feel so grateful. Huge shout out to Vishali for trusting me on this. I feel very, very blessed and lucky to be able to do this. So yeah, so far this is the update. I feel specifically happy to have contributed to my sister's wellness who trusted me to guide them, बहुत special feeling होती है when you share the wisdom and practices that through your experiences will work really well for others. And that's exactly what happened for me. So this is why the second retreat was supremely special to me and very moving on a spiritual level. As I mentioned, this was my second time attending, and the first time was more like an initiation. जब आप पहली बार इंटेंसिव हीलिंग और सेल्फ डिस्कवरी के मीडियम्स डिस्कवर करते हो, your ego really gets into protective mode, you know. Let's be honest, because sometimes our egos throw a little tantrum when faced with intense self discovery. However, even with many doubts in the first time, I did come back with such new insights about myself. I still remember being very excited to do a new moon meditation after coming back. I did the whole shebang. I lit up the candles and put on some music, fragrant cones, jalai, and really set the mood to feel that vibe. And in some ways, my initiation into my spiritual journey started from there. Now, when I went for the second time, I knew it was going to be good, but I made extra effort to stay in surrenderance mode as much as I could. Now, surrender, yani ki samarpan, is such a beautiful practice. Surrendering might sound passive, but trust me, it's a superpower in disguise. When you let go of controlling and managing and fixing around everything around you, you just surrender. और मैंने exactly यही किया in all the activities we did. And the magic of this surrendering was that I opened myself to breakthroughs and visions. Let's just say I was blown away. So after sound therapy, I had a whole wave of visions connected to my life. Sounds crazy, right? But by quieting my ego, I opened the door to these incredible breakthroughs. Journaling one evening while in the session brought a flood of aha moments for me. Answers I'd been seeking for ages. And then during art therapy, a light bulb moment was that I want to create music, not just listen to it. So I love listening to music and I love singing too, but it came to me that I want to create it too. You see, when you allow great things to happen, they really do. Plus, Vaishali and the incredible sisterhood create such a high vibe space jahan pe everything feels possible. If you are a woman listening to this, I only have to say this to you. Do yourself a favor and come attend the retreat. And if you're a man listening to this and if you're ever confused about what present to give to one or more than one woman in your life, give them the present of healing and self discovery through this retreat. So, this was my experience. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today. Keep protecting and empowering your energy. Until next time.